when we're collecting data and we're talking about developing models from it, I think we need to know what is it that people are hoping that we'll do with this, and how do we make sure that that process of listening to people is also inclusive and representative, and that we're not simply focusing on this group of people over here who are kind of highly resourced, highly agitated about something, but that it's reflecting people who may be historically excluded from scientific research. I mean, ultimately, you want that implementation of AI in biology to be driven by the kind of needs, concerns, and resources of the people who are using it, wherever that is. And so I think some of that is then, I mean, part of this kind of broader program of democratization is that focus on, how do we ensure that the tools, resources, and things that we develop here at Sanger are accessible to, adaptable for, and available to people in the global south or anywhere. That it's a kind of, I think it's not always having to be at the center of the picture, I think is really important. I think it's recognizing that there are many occasions where that kind of broader realization of the social value of science will not necessarily be achieved by Sanger leading it, or any UK university, Cambridge or wherever, leading it, but that they still have skills and resources. I mean, they have skills and resources that people elsewhere don't have. That, I mean, nobody outside Sanger really has access to the kind of stuff that Sanger has, and so it's about how can that be of widest service. And I think it's a real, so that's why I think this kind of the push towards how do we democratize our science, and always, I mean, that commitment around the Human Genome Project, kind of openness and things, that's always been part of that genomic endeavor. And I think in this kind of move towards the implementation of AI models in biology, where there's a danger across the field that you have this centralizing or clustering of expertise and compute power, and that we need to kind of keep pushing that, and that here we're in a position to kind of push it